Hello there, my darlings. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're keeping safe. You're avoiding unnecessary movement. I am excited about today's recipe. It's been some time since I made Mukimo, and today I made some. Join me. So after cleaning your potatoes, you will put them in a pot with some water, and then you will put in some rosemary leaves, or are they branches? They are perfect in Mukimo. You will then add some salt to taste. You can put the salt in plenty, such that you do not have to add when you are adding your githeri and the greens, or you can just put enough for the potatoes. As my potatoes are now boiling after adding the salt, I am also boiling my greens. These are pumpkin leaves. I let them boil so that they can be easy to blend. As you can probably tell, I am quite rough with the blender, so I'm just shaking it so that it blends. I tend to do this instead of putting, like, using a spoon, opening and putting a spoon anyway. So I am going to blend this, and then we will put it into the githeri and potatoes. My potatoes have now boiled. The water has issued, so I'm now removing the rosemary, because biting into that branch can be a bit, so once you remove the rosemary, in case there was some water left from the greens, you just put it in there, because the nutrients are in that water and you don't want to waste it. So I've added that, and then I am now going to add some githeri, a lot of githeri. Yeah, so after we've added the githeri, we will then add the blended greens. I forgot to mention, you put in salt as you boil your greens. So at this point, I'm now going to add in my blended pumpkin leaves, and then you will see that there is some water, that, of course, from the pumpkin leaves, and then what had been left from the pot, but then it's now green. So I let this continue boiling for some time so that the green is absorbed by the potatoes. Yeah, so I let this continue boiling, and then before it's completely dry, we will start to bonda. The water has reduced, and at this point I will start to mash the potatoes. I transferred the pot from the cooker with a higher flame and went to the cooker with kidogo flame, so that it doesn't get dry on me before I'm done mashing. So now I'm just working out my arms and mashing. Yeah. I am done mashing, and so to give my mukimo an illusion of being fried, I usually put some oil in a pan, and then I let it get hot, and then I will put in the hot oil into my mukimo. I know some people usually use onions, like cook onions and then put them in the mukimo, but I personally don't do that. I just put hot oil, and it works just as good, and it saves me an onion. Ha! Here is the mukimo in all of her majestic glory. I've enjoyed making this dish. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please remember to subscribe, and I will see you soon.